How many people in here actually write down their goals? Okay, so we've got, I'm just guessing, let's say 10%. So we've got 90% maybe the people that don't write down their goals. And I'm sure you've heard this over and over again, but people that write down their goals, people that visualize their goals, people that see things and want to make things happen because they're constantly reminding themselves of what they want to complete and fulfill, are definitely a lot more successful with life in general for the most part. So we've got to make sure that from a goal scenario that people are focusing on this and working on it regularly. Now why I kind of brought that up is because if you don't have a goal to get your nutrition in check, you're going to battle on an uphill kind of scenario from the beginning, and it's going to be tough. So we really got to focus on the nutrition, and it's got to be some complete nutrition first. So we've got to make sure that we're balanced. And I have gone more into this route since I've opened up personal training in Marin because my hands were tied a little bit at other facilities that I was at. So the main thing now is to go in there and assess somebody's nutrition and look at what's going on as far as what they're taking in. So in helping them to make better choices, and if that's taking them to the supermarket and making sure that they are roaming the aisles of the ones that they should be practicing on, that's what we're going to do from personal training in Marin. So the other ones that I've got up here, I don't think are quite as important as the first three. And I've got handouts for everything that I'm speaking about tonight. So if there's something specifically that just you zero in on that say, this is an area that I need to be better at, then I want you to make sure that you get a handout by the end of tonight and you're able to take it with you and apply some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you. But this is primarily the 5 steps that I would talk to people about specifically as far as transforming your body in a quick amount of time. We've got to define our goals. We've got to know what we're going to be going after, and we've got to write them down. We've got to make sure that we're motivated to do those. So what motivates somebody to have a complete and practiced exercise routine? What drives them? So how much commitment do they have? If you ask somebody on a commitment level, am I on a commitment level, do I have a 1 through 10 level and I'm at a 5? Well, what's stopping somebody from being at a 10? You've got to take a lot of action. Now, that's another thing that I'm going to compliment everybody on tonight as far as being here. Listen, I would like to have 200 or 300 people right here at this event right now, but for the most part, you took action to actually come here and participate, and I thank you for that, and it's something that we have to continue to keep doing, to build our community and to become stronger. So I'm just going to go through some specifics on some goals, some motivation, and some commitment so that you can see what specifically we want to accomplish. What are some of the goals why are your goals important to you, and how committed are you to your goals? This is the basis of making sure that somebody's following a practice that's going to lead to success. So it's not a secret, but it's certainly something that everybody should be applying when they're looking at, I don't care if they're physical fitness goals, I don't care if they're wealth goals. I don't care if they're just becoming a better person. We're going to basically grow and get stronger and become more efficient with the things that we're practicing by following this kind of scenario. Regularly assessing a program. So we've got to go back in and we've got to make sure that they're going in the right direction. We've got people started, we've got them motivated, they're making headway. Let's keep them going. Let's continue to make sure that they succeed with their goals. So, and those goals are written down, they're looked at, they're reminded of, on a regular basis. So we know we've got that direction going on. We know we're going to hit some plateaus. We know we're going to have some high lows. Don't get caught up with the scale, but use it as a guideline to make sure that you're going in the right direction. Take responsibility, for all your actions. I'm commending everybody again for coming out here tonight because I know it's difficult, and the energy in the room makes all the difference. So, when we're thinking positive and we're doing productive things, good things are going to happen. And, it helps to have somebody to talk to as far as making sure that you're practicing the right habits to get the right results. So as far as somebody reviewing and looking at a complete program or the actions that you're taking, very important. if you have that in a spouse or if you have that in a friend, certainly take advantage of it. You know, if you need it in a personal training, that's why we're in business as well. How long does it take to make some significant results? I would say a good 90 days. How many people actually in this room work out regularly right now? See a show of hands. Okay, that's a pretty good percentage right here. So I think that's fantastic, and I think, you know, keeping up that same kind of commitment is extremely important. And if we can get the, you know, the other people to start in a program, you know, just a little bit at a time, and keep them motivated and keep supporting them, then, you know, good things are going to happen.